Welcome to the Pemtron booth here at SMTA Guadalajara. Delighted to be joined by Jamie Arreola. Nice
Hi,
to see
how
you.
you doing, Trevor?
Good. So, we've spoken to Pemtron before. You've got a really wide range of machinery and inspection equipment across both the SMTA, SMT business, and also across the semiconductor business.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the business for Pemtron here in Mexico.
Well, business has been mainly focusing to the SMT industry. Mm-hmm. We don't have a lot of customers dedicated to the semiconductors, so obviously our market here is more targeted onto the SMT. We have grown also on the back-end inspection equipment, like conformal and through-hole inspection. One of our biggest growth this year is the Athena TPI and the Eagle Twin equipment that has a top and bottom inspection.
Right, that's the machine that's standing behind us here. And that,
this one,
as you said, it's
recently awarded.
Right, yeah, well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
And to say the beauty about it is you could do top and bottom at the same time.
Yes, this is a simultaneous inspection equipment. Asynchronous, so it means that both cameras move in different directions, so they don't blind each other, but it does inspection simultaneously. So pretty much cycle time is the longest side on the PCB.
Right, so presumably it's doing 3D on the top. Is it doing 3D on the bottom as well, or is it doing 2D?
No, both of them.
Both of them
so you do 3D on both of the sides. Okay. You measure the height on components on the top, and you measure the height on the pins on the bottom side also. Excellent. So it's a full 3D inspection.
Excellent, okay, great. So, how big is your installed base down here in Mexico?
We have been growing a lot in the past years, and right now we are reaching out 400 units in Mexico, split in share between the SPIs, AOIs, and through-hole inspection equipment.
Okay, excellent. And you got a full team of service engineers that are
most of the service in the country is done directly by us. We cover obviously services and warranties directly. We have a service team spread it across the country in the main regions from Tijuana, Juarez, Querétaro, obviously Mexico, Guadalajara, Monterrey, where we directly support. Our team has been supporting around 5 years now, since we started the service team, but he's doing it directly with us. We have a couple of reps that also support us on extreme times when it's needed, and the traveling is a little complex.
Right. Yeah, well, that's important that you have a really good team of your own service engineers in the market. We talked before we started a little bit about the automotive industry. That seems to be your sweet spot. So let's talk a little bit about that, because I mean, automotive is really driving a lot of the business down here.
Yes.
What do you think Pemtron brings to that industry?
We have been happy to be participating on this a lot, especially on the back-end inspection, the through-hole, the final product inspection. It has been driven by them because of the investment. It is a huge investment on the EV production, especially for the charging units, for the power units on the cars, on the stations, and there is a lot of things that is going on, especially on power, that obviously require big components, tall equipment to inspect it. That is the one that has been giving us a lot of work maybe for the past 6 months. That represents right now maybe 50% of our sales targeting that market. So it has been crazy, especially on the border, obviously because of the location close to the Texas facility, especially with Tesla. So a lot of our customers are producing for them. Yeah,
I mean, there's been a lot of companies here talking about the Tesla investment that's coming into Mexico. Are you getting part of that through some
That's
of
our
the
target.
companies?
Hopefully we will. But yeah, we have already a few customers that are producing for them. So when they grow the lines, either on production, the number of units that they produce, or the more lines that they get, we are considered for them. But also we are targeting new customers that are implementing new lines for Tesla and other EV manufacturers like Ford, that for us is the second biggest, that is also pushing a lot.
Right. Now, we again, before we started, we talked a little bit about some of the challenges with some of these other car companies, where they're using different types of modules. They've basically farmed out some of the modules they need for the cars, and they're having difficulty integrating them. Are you hearing much about that type of thing?
Yeah, as you say, one of the big headaches right now, I think, is the integration. Especially when you have so many suppliers. giving you so much information that is needed for traceability. You have to integrate one with the local company or the factory MES system or the traceability information that they have. And sometimes they are implementing a third-party software that you also need to connect to.
Right.
And this creates a big headache.
Right.
It is a challenge.
Yeah.
But we have learned a lot, and we're growing along with the customer. That is our main target.
Yeah.
We're always focusing on being a partner for them.
Yeah.
So it requires some effort on our side
Absolutely,
also.
absolutely does. But I mean, that's where I think the likes of Tesla and that have got a bit of a head start because they're so vertically integrated.
Yeah. We have been working with Tesla products, especially because of the EV, but also we have been doing some work with SpaceX in Texas, Texas and obviously California, and they also demanding on this part. Yeah. So we have some experience now. Yeah. I think that it has given us some experience that we can implement in other locations as well.
Yeah. Well, you've certainly got some great products, Jamie. So I mean, I'm not surprised that you're involved with these guys. So I want to congratulate you on the success you've had so far and your award today. And
we're happy for that.
And we'll look forward to seeing more of the new products that are coming out at Productronica in a couple of weeks.
Yes, hopefully we can show it up to as much people as possible. We're very proud for the new products that are coming in. It will be a very challenging 2024, but hopefully this will penetrate even bigger on the market.
I hope so. Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.